Up now.
We may meet other people. We will date other people.
Sinadya ng Star Talk si Dr. Vicky Bello sa kanyang Bello Beauty 101 event na ginanap sa podium kahapon, January 15. Dito isiniwalat ng kontrobersyal na cosmetic surgeon ang tunay na estado ng relasyon nila ni Hayden Coe Jr.
Okay, so Vicky, so what are your plans for 2010?
Ang dami kong plans. My biggest plan is to write a book. It's going to be the ultimate guide to Asian skin.
Okay, that's the career, no? Pero sa personal.
The personal. I'm taking a break from personal love life. Hayden and I have decided since that beginning January 1, hindi na kami makikita for until his birthday, Manay Lolit's birthday, which is May 20. Kasi magka-birthday sila, kaya pareho silang mahal ko. Pero, parang hindi kami, no texting, no calling, no seeing, nothing. Zero anything.
Pero namimiss mo?
Oo naman. We both decided to concentrate on myself, he'll concentrate on himself. Kasi maraming growing up pa kailangan. We may meet other people, we will date other people, we will talk to other people, but we will not say na boyfriend ko na to or girlfriend na niya yung girl until May 20. Para naman may respeto sa isa't isa.
So ang official ngayon, break na.
Break na talaga ako.
Ang problem, di ba, sa February 23 may hearing.
Hindi, pag may hearing, pumabalik siya. Oo, lagi naman. The other day, may hearing kasi he filed a case against Palad for disbarment. He was here. But we never spoke to each other.
Samantala, kahapon din ay dininig sa Quezon City Prosecutor's Office ang kaso laban kay Dr. Bello na isinampa ng dating kliyente ng Bello Medical Group na si Josefina Norcio. Tanging ang legal counsel lang ni Dr. Bello ang nagpunta sa nasabing hearing upang mag-submit ng kanilang counter affidavit.
Josefina Norcio had a butt augmentation done at the Bello Medical Group. They did it twice because they made a mistake the first time. It came out asymmetrical, hindi pantay. Nung bumalik siya para i-correct, lalong lumala and a few years down the road, she was subject to a massive infection that she almost died.
Kaya po ako laging dumarating basta meron pang hearing. Dahil naman asa rin ako na magpapakita siya para sagutin ang mga katanungan ko.
There's another hearing set for January 28. We will insist, pumunta naman siya, marap naman siya dun sa taong na-disgrasya niya.
I was there yesterday. Of course, part of our is not to make it a circus. Diba? Because the other side keeps using it for publicity purposes. Diba? They always want to bring the camera. I don't think that that's a proper venue. So in order to parang keep it legal, keep it with poise and dignity, we decided they allowed me to do my swearing in yesterday. And so I didn't have to be there today. I really feel this will be dropped very soon, or we will win very convincingly. Because we kind of have a lot of proof to show that things are not like they seem, that I can't really talk about it. But I think you'll be very surprised, or maybe you know that really it wasn't our fault.
Ngayong darating na January 25 ay ang kaarawan ni Dr. Bello. Bukod sa gusto na niyang matapos ang mga kasong kanyang kinakaharap, ano pa ba ang birthday wish niya?
I hope naman my children, I apologize to them for everything they went through last year. I am giving them 5 months of seeing me at home every day, of coming home to me and not crying because I have no problems. And I hope that they find true love and happiness in their lives.
From Hayden that you want?
I just want him to be happy. I want him to have a good life and be the person. I see so much potential in him. Sana naman get your life together and really be what God wanted you to be in this world.
Up now.
Well, it really hasn't affected me or changed my view by doing this movie. That was formed a long time ago for me, and I have faith in life.
Legion, a terrifying vision of the apocalypse, from director and writer Scott Stewart. Starring Paul Bettany of the Da Vinci Code fame and Dennis Quaid of G.I. Joe.
So, Paul, there are a lot of movies with end of the times theme lately. Where do you think the world is headed for?
I think they sort of serve to relieve people's the pressure a little bit. You know, that it's nice to go and see 2012 and see the world end, and then the lights come up in the cinema and it hasn't ended, and you get in your cab and you go out for a meal, and you know and it's, you know, but I think it's long been that way. We like disaster in a safe place.
The movie really just meant to entertain people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's, you know, it's got the apocalypse going on, and it's you know, some horror elements to it, some action and great special effects, and you know, it makes you laugh at strange places too. So it was just a fun movie to do. As far as where the world is going, I think the world's going to be okay.
Paul plays a fallen angel out to save the last remnants of mankind. And this is how Dennis described his character.
He's more of a kind of a loser, this guy, and he's kind of a lost soul. And you know, he has a son who is his redeeming quality is that he doesn't want his son to repeat the same mistakes that he made.
You believe in guardian angels, Dennis?
I sure do, because I know I have quite a few.
Symbolisms in the characters in the movie that we might have overlooked?
I don't think so. I think the symbols, if there are any, they're sort of homages to movies. You know, the director, Scott Stewart, and myself are exactly the same age, and we grew up watching the same movies and loving the same horror movies, and they're sort of, you know, there's a lot of, you know, love and homages to those films.
Hello, Paul. Has the movie sort of affected the way you look at life, birth and death?
No.
Still the same?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it really hasn't affected me or changed my views by doing this movie. You know, that was formed a long time ago for me, and you know, I have faith in life.
The Danish Legion is showing in Manila in the coming week. Could you invite, please, the fans back in Manila to watch the movie?
Everyone in Manila, hello Philippines, and go see Legion. I think you'll like it.
I heard your nan is from the Philippines.
Yes.
How did you find her?
Josie Francisco. She's here in the United States, and hi to Josie and all the Francisco family.
Hey, everybody in the Philippines, go and see my movie, please, because you won't know how to proceed in life if the apocalypse happens.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Basta ako hindi ko pinamimigay yung asawa ko. Yun lang yun.
Chris Aquino, kinumpronta nga ba ang pinaghihinalaang babae ng asawang si James Yap? Ang buong detalye sa kwentong ito, mapapanood ngayong hapon sa Star Talk Timeline. Abangan!